Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, how's life? I hope that you are good today. In this beautiful day, I would like to tell you about my format lesson plan and my creating unit test. But before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Ahmad Mujawas, but you can call me Mujawas. Okay, I'm here have some topic that is about simple past tense and simple past continuous tense. And material needed are whiteboard, markers, notebook, pen, and grammar book. But the first time I would like to tell you about my format lesson plan. Okay, in the first section, I need 10 minutes time lag. And what is the teacher focus? The teacher focus is about warming up. The teacher greet the students. Say Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh because that is some obligation in our country, or we can say hello my great students, how's life, etc. Teacher check the attendance list of the students as who is absent today, and the teacher asking the student about the previous material so the student can understand more about the previous material. And don't forget, the teacher has to give some motivation to the students because of course some students need some motivation from the teacher. I'm here choose one motivation that's about never lose hope because it is the key to achieve all your dreams. I think this motivation is so important for our students. And what is the student activity? The student activity are the student must be in the class on time. Don't come late anymore. The student must participate on the class. If the teacher explain about the material, the student have to give pay attention to the teacher. The student answer the question from the teacher. And next, in this step, I need 40 minutes time lag. Why? Because it's the important step from the students. What is the teacher focus? That is about teaching context. The teacher discuss about the lesson. The teacher explain the new materials. Because I will explain about the simple past tense and simple past continuous tense, of course, I will give my students about what is the meaning of simple past tense and what is the formula of simple past tense. It's mean verbal sentence and nominal sentence, and I don't forget to give my students the time signal. And I don't forget also I will give my students some examples so they will understand more about this material. And I will give simple past continuous meaning also. It's and next I will give my student about the formula of simple past continuous tense also and the time signal. And of course, the important thing I have to give my student about some example. And next, what is the student activity? The student must listen to the teacher when the teacher explain about the lesson. The student must write the important point from the lesson that the teacher explained. So the student will understand more what the teacher said before. The student must ask if they still don't understand about the lesson. Because if the student will not ask to the teacher, of course they will not understand more about the material. And next to the step, in this step I need 30 minutes time like because what is the teacher focus that is about practice, and the teacher will give some question about the lesson and the teacher check the students answer one by one. Did after the student do the question from the teacher, they will collect it to the teacher so the teacher can check one by one. The teacher will help the students which students have understood it. So if the student has some answer wrong, so the teacher will give the suggestion to the students. And what is the student activity? The student must answer all questions from the teacher. The student submit the answer to the teacher and the student take a note of the teacher's suggestion. Of course, they have to take a note of the teacher's suggestion because it's so important to the students so they can understand more about the material. And in the last type, I need 20 minutes time like. And what is the teacher focus? The teacher focus is about application. The teacher will give the final assessment to the students. The teacher asks the student to make some sentence about the lesson. And what is the student activity? The student complete the assessment by themselves because the student cannot cheat anymore. The student should finish all assessment and submit on time. And next to the second topic, it's about grading unit test. Actually, I have three parts here. In the first part, I chose some direction that is about choose the correct answer below. Why I choose this direction? Because it's the easy one, I think, because the student have four choices and they have to choose one of them, which one agree. And the second part, I choose direction about complete the sentence using simple past tense or simple past continuous tense. Why I choose this direction in the second part? Because it's more difficult than part 1 because they have to focus on time signal. And the third part, I choose some direction about please choose which sentence are correct or incorrect. Then indicate if the sentence are correct C or incorrect I. Why I choose this direction? Because the student have to focus on the time signal, on the verb, on the subject also. And maybe just all from me. I do apologize if I did many mistakes because no one is perfect. Thank you very much. And last I say, Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.